That's how I died. I was killed by a pillager. And there you have it. It's what happens when you stay AFK and don't stick around to watch. You end up getting killed. So what I'm working on now is I want to find where I was killed. Now I should have seen the tombstone, but I don't see it yet. Gotta be down here somewhere. There it is. And I'm back in business. Very good. I want to gather more dirt so that I can make more mud. I haven't figured out what I want to do with these walls. I want to remove the dirt, but I'm not sure what I want to put in their place, if anything. And some of this is actually too close to the outside. If I remove too much dirt, I punch holes in my roof. And that's not what I want to do. So it's a simple matter of going back and forth. Greetings, this is Ginthian, and today we are playing on the Vale in Minecraft 26.1.2. And what I want to show you is what I've been building. Behind me is a wall. I wanted to add something of a structure, but I don't want to interfere with the walking path. So the walking path will still go up and through and may just have a roof over it at some points. This is the doorway. And I'm going to build an entrance to the castle over here to my right, your left, and that's going to be the entryway. Now there still is the old door, which is actually the other direction, on my left, your right, and that will stay there for as long as necessary. And you can see that in bits and pieces back there behind the trees. So this is what I've been building. Okay, I'm building a tower. It's pretty much exactly what it looks like. I want it to look like a castle. So I'm going to build the ramparts at the top, and then probably build an inner chamber that could also go further up. Let's do some pillars on the outside just for looks. Gathering materials. And then I gotta work on the other parts. I plan to cover this up, and I want to work on the bridge or the ceiling that's over the stairs back to the castle in question. Not exactly sure how high I want this to go. I mean, being shot at by skeletons, so take them out. And let's go light some of these areas up. Needs more light over here, less mobs shooting at me. Do what you gotta do. And the sun comes up, I can go back to what I was doing, which is working on this structure. I think I'm going to leave the door there. It's a reasonable place for a door. Allows you to go outside onto the ramparts, at least in some places. And I'm going to build a staircase all the way down on the inside. Stairs just need to come up to that point. It actually works out pretty nicely. Of course, I want it to look good, so change the stone out here. I'm going to do some work and finish this up, work on a staircase, and then I will come back and show you what I've got. So I'll come back with an update in just a minute. Here we are building the staircase up inside the tower. I wish I knew how to capture the happy gas, because it would be useful in my building. And I have one flying around outside making all this noise. And then we break through the floor. I don't know if I'm going to leave this floor as mud. But it just definitely needs to be worked on. I think this is going to be a wall. And go down and sleep, come back up. Gonna have to move this. This will be the door. And then I can build the rest of the way down, because that will require more stairs. See what I mean about the happy guest? So now this brings it down to inside the hallway, inside the entranceway of the castle, and an entrance to my base. I have to figure out how to get this staircase all the way down to where I am, but that's for future planning. After taking the time to mine a bunch of blackstone, I now need blackstone? Black cobblestone. Anywhere, I need to repair my axe, my pick. And this is the best way to do it. You can see I've added more white panels in the mob spawning room so that it's easier to see the mobs coming. But generally speaking, I've gotten better at defending myself so that when the evokers decide to take an attack on me, I'm better able to prepare myself. Like so. So they don't automatically kill me. So things can improve. Skills can become acquired. And the boats are vital because they capture the evokers. It's the only place they can't fly through. But I'll be back for another update. I am back, and I want to show you what I've accomplished. If we head over this way, one of the things I've done is use the automatic crafter, and it is sitting here and it is making packed mud. This is great for making paths, and you can turn it into mud bricks and several other things. But it requires wheat and it requires mud, and this crafter is creating it. Each time you see a flash, it's creating a packed mud block. Now if we go this way and we look out where the fishing takes place, we can see the wall I've built, and it will go, let's go to the top. We go up the wall. You can see the doorway over there to your left, and the walkway, that the stairs are not impeded, but what really is new is that it has a staircase going up the middle, and it brings me to the end of my video for today. I really hope you liked it, and I will say goodbye.